Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It has been long. Don't tell. I get some things to do, so I don't think I'm online for like 3 weeks now. I greet my audience. Um, Election don't finish. Election don't go. They cut. They wait for swearing in. I want to use this opportunity to thank everybody. Those who wake up, those who never wake up. I just want to thank everybody. And for the fight we put up for this during this election period and the election itself proper, I thank everybody. It's a good fight. It shows say we as a people, we don't dey use our head, we don't dey reason well, we don't know say power dey our hand, and we don't know say if we don't stand up for ourselves, the cabals, those old politicians, they go keep on playing us, playing on our intelligence, taking us for a ride. So we don't prove a point. We don't prove a point during the election. We prove a point. Now the judiciary will go face now. We will face the judiciary very well because the ball did their courts now. They need to be firm, be realistic, be truthful, and follow the constitution. The constitution, the guide judgment. So they need to follow the constitution. If you can see during this election, I go see say Buhari deceive us. He talk here, talk there. At the end of the day, he show us another thing. That's why I say if Buhari of all people go feel lie like this, behave like this, we don't need to trust any of those old politicians. Them or they've even more wicked and cunning than Buhari. Buhari the learn, but sweetie Buhari do us. Buhari the learn. Shehu Kuti one time say all these people they're too smart. They're smart for evil. I tell them the truth. These are people, they are very smart when it comes to evil, but they are not smart when it comes to doing the right thing. So I welcome everybody. I just this one exhortation. I welcome you to this program. This program at GCSDN, they bring and come our way, which is Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria. We call this program Poto Poto. And I'm people that country brother feeling this in Lobe came away and anchor this program every Friday, 4:55 p.m. Nigeria time. This program is to enlighten us about the socio-economic and political issues we have for our country, Nigeria. And today's title now, we really need to eradicate corruption in Nigeria so we can have a workable or a better country. So my people, we need to eradicate corruption for real. We need to eradicate corruption. Because if we not see what happened during this election, I'm going to say corruption don't eat deep into our so-called leaders, political leaders. Before I be the first for Tinubu, but he succeed to show me. He succeed to show me say Buhari na fraudulent man. Mahmood na INEC chairman na fraudulent man. He just expose himself and these people to us too. Make it not be like saying I'll lay him. He just want to tell us, not blame me. Oh. All these men today are very corrupt. Now what is Tinubu succeed in doing? Because we all see how the election go. We know what happened. We know how they run up. But we can do better. We can have a better country. We can do better. Trust me. We can do better. All we need to do now cooperation, now unity. Because their religious game to divide us, they don't they break. They don't use them too much. Their tribal game to divide us, they don't use them too much. They don't they break. But we need to break that. We need to speak with one voice. We need to speak with one voice. Because at the end of the day, poverty is everywhere for Nigeria. Insecurity is everywhere. They sack people anyhow. They misbehave anyhow. The people they get poorer by the day. And when you bring the so-called politicians, surrogates, come online, they go to talk rubbish. As if Nigerians not fool. As if Nigerians not the think. As if Nigerians not get head. So my people, there's work to be done. We need to do more. We need to first and foremost break this yoke of tribalism. Break this yoke of religious sentiment. But at the long run, I want they use the dividers with us. We need to break them. We need to put an end to it. Enough is enough. They don't use us. We need to put an end to it. Go everywhere for the country. Suffer day. Go everywhere for the country. Suffer day. Insecurity. See how they kill people anyhow. For Benue, the killing, not be here. For Kaduna. And we get leaders. Then they sack people for work. Now who did they sack? Now the person will not get person. Those will not get people. You not go fit sack. Let's use federal parastatal for example. Say Ministry for Health. You cannot sack person where presidency recommend. When I mean presidency, all those top men for presidency like the Chief of Staff, Attorney General of the Federation, SSG, PA to the President, all those in media aid, and some ministers, where they recommend people for Ministry of Information. You cannot touch their people, number one. The minister himself, you cannot touch in person. The DJs, you cannot touch that person. The permanent secretary cannot touch that person. Before you can reach some directors, you cannot touch that person. At the end of the day, now those where the poor people bring come where nobody who or don't know anybody, you go flush them out. Now the kind country where those leaders don't create for us with that. And what I tell my people, so we need to wake up. We need to wake up from this religious sentiment, for this tribal sentiment, where they divide and rule us. It not they make sense. Don't make sense. So we need to come together. Whether it be Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, Igbo, Edo, Efik, Idoma, Igara, Ababio, name it, Nupe, Kenuris. We need to come together as a people to fight our common enemy. For our information, the common enemy we will get are those political vampires, those so-called political leaders, criminals. See, we need to wake up. Make I use example, FFK. Femi Fani Kayode, that double-faced man. When I see when he did a PDP before, see as they castigate APC, he can't go APC, he castigate PDP, can't come back to PDP. He immediately come back to PDP. They make a spokesperson for Jonathan, 2015 for Jonathan campaign organization. After Jonathan lose, they manage the PDP. After 4 years, he moved back to APC, begin castigate PDP. Immediately, they make him one of the surrogate too for APC. Which I try to tell them, say, they talk to themselves. Oh boy, leave that will come this side, I will give you this. It will go weigh options. And then they follow person. Then I call it we go on Bible they make for my place. They say woman, not they follow man, carry fire, will do a bend. Then they follow the masses, carry fire, will do a bend. Or any political friend they get carry fire, will do a bend. Like their lifestyle died. All of them. All. Including Buhari. All of them. They don't mean well for the country. They're a political prostitute. If they talk A, then Z they mean. If they say good afternoon, go check time, and good morning. So all those characters will make us understand the mindsets of these political leaders. This dubious and wicked mindset where they get. They don't care for anybody. You go see some kind of things happen for Nigeria, you go just they wonder, say, these people get leaders at all. They get. Then their head, the leader said, not their house. They not send the people, they don't care about the people. All they care about are their pockets. And we must put an end to this stomach infrastructure politics. This anywhere the food they come, I go. We must put an end to it by selecting leaders with idea. Make I tell you something. Every political party is supposed to get ideology. And the ideology is supposed to make you decide whether to follow them. But for Nigeria, they don't get ideology. Even the Labour Party will say they get ideology. See the misbehave when they misbehave recently. They let APC they infiltrate them. They fight for chairmanship, they misbehave. In fact, they would sell governorship form for 25 million, and Mr. Peter Obi come follow them, they call it to 15 million. And Labour be that too. No integrity. These are people who say they get manifesto. They say na party for the downtrodden, na party for laborers, na party for Okada men, na party for civil servants, na party for teachers. Where you expect Okada man, bricklayer, teacher, or any civil servant for that matter to get 15 million to buy form for governorship election? We want to talk about campaign. So you see, I say most of the leaders of this Labour Party, not just that they don't see food chop since now they don't get popularity. They don't amplify who they be, say they be same thing. But I want to make something clear to them today. Obedience, not be Labour Party. And obedience can decide to support any political party apart from PDP and APC based on the credibility of the candidate with those political party bring up. So Labour Party, if you not like, you not blow, you not throw an opportunity to become a big party in Nigeria, it's up to you guys. We are telling you guys, if you not want gain our trust again, that governorship election, make una reduce the money is too high. It's too high. It's too high. It's too high. Labour Party, that money too high. It's too high. Make una stop am. Make una not use our people as money bags. Where PDP and APC they do. Make una stop am. So that's for Labour Party. I quickly talk to the judiciary. Judiciary, our eyes on now. Now we want to know whether I love the country. Whether all those things that they do since a mistake. Our eyes on now. Whether na pocket na care about or na the country, now we want know. Whether na tribal or whatever na now we want know. We want know to na care about. To na who na really love, and now we want know. Whether na the people or on access. Because at the end of the day, the ball is in your court. We could judge this thing based on constitution, fairness, truth, and justice. No mago, no pity, no sentiment. Una must be firm in our judgment. Una must be righteous in the judgment. Una must toe the path of truth in the judgment, so that Nigerians go happy. Nigerians go happy. That being said, make I play some video for now. Make una see why they tell me say we need to eradicate corruption to have a better country, and we need to come as a people collectively, come together to begin to speak with one voice. Because at the end of the day, they know they go buy food, but they also you be Christian, Muslim, or pagan, may they sell a cheap for you, or you be not that and may they sell a cheap for you, or you be Satan and may they sell a cheap for you. No, they go sell it for you. And the worst thing for Nigeria, if you buy something today, if you go back there in 2 days' time, it don't increase, no control, inflation on the high, on the increase. How can a country survive like that? It is bad. It is very bad. So we need to do something, please, my people. We need to come together. We need to begin to speak with one voice. Because our lives will divide us with money again. I beg you now. It's very, very important. See, this is not Nigeria, so for Sudan.
Before we started this journey, we have to go on several fighting. Can you even imagine that we are stuck in this desert for 5 hours?
We don't know which state we are.
Like we don't know the situation we are. We don't have water. Our money has finished. Can you even imagine? And they said the vehicle drivers, they said they are not moving their bus. They said they are not moving their buses because they don't give them money. Which type of attitude is this one? Look at this place. We are stuck in desert. We don't even have compass.
We don't know the way we are. We don't know the place we are.
Everything has finished. We are done.
We don't have anything. Everything has finished.
We don't have
No
bus, we
money,
don't have
no
anything.
food.
We don't have compass. Even now our location. We're in an unknown environment with a very big danger.
Look at this place. All
Don't
those
take
guys
a
don't
look at
know
this place.
them.
Why is Nigeria everywhere?
Well, people are welcome back. Una see am now here. This na Nigeria, so it is Sudan. Where they you see they won't go rescue. Now be that too. Nigeria is Sudan where they won't go rescue. And the $1 million now they budget to rent bus. We will go bring this people come. Now the story don't change. They are not talking about that anymore. They are not talking about that anymore. They imagine they pack them, they drop them for somewhere. They drop them for middle of nowhere after they don't collect 1.2 million. They don't collect 1.2 million. They drop them for the middle of nowhere, for the war zone, for desert, because they never pay the drivers. They never pay the drivers. Where the money? Who the money deal with? Who the money deal with? They never pay the drivers. They never pay the drivers. Then the drivers say no, because they know how the government be. Imagine they don't just say 1.2 million and they release. They don't still they don't pay drivers. The first time the money to go Ukraine go take people. This is not the budget how many millions of dollars they use half. We don't know where that half did today. My people, not be so we go the day. Time don't come. Time has come for you to repent. You need to repent, because what I mean by you need to repent, we say you're keeping quiet, you're keeping silent. That's sin. Now they give these people gods to the maltreators. So you need to repent. That your religion where you dey follow, that ethnic sentiment where you dey follow, take dey deceive you, till they spend you, they take and deceive you. You don't know. At the end of the day, you need to wake up. You need to repent from that attitude. It's bad. It's wrong. You need to wake up. You need to change. All this is a deception. Those religious and tribal war they give us the lie. Because at the end of the day, no gain, nothing. Nothing. Look at see, listen to see this video again. See where they.
Before we started this journey, we have to go on several fighting. Can you even imagine that we are stuck in this desert for 5 hours?
We don't know which state we are.
Like we don't know the situation we are. We don't have water. Our money has finished. Can you even imagine? And they said the vehicle drivers, they said they are not moving their bus. They said they are not moving their buses because they don't give them money. Which type of attitude is this one? Look at this place. We are stuck in desert. We don't even have compass.
We don't know the way we are. We don't know the place we are.
Everything has finished. We are done.
We don't have anything.
We don't have
Everything has
anything.
finished.
We don't have
No
funds. We
money,
don't have
no
anything.
food.
We don't have compass. We even know our location. We're in an unknown environment with a very big danger.
Look at this place. All
Don't
those
take
guys
a look
don't
at
know
this place.
nothing.
Why is Nigeria
My people see they pack the. I don't blame the drivers. They not go fit take their right, their risk their life, take carry people from there come Nigeria at the end of the day. Or kind of where they go, they not get paid. I don't go blame them. It's bad. That's why I say we must eradicate corruption from our country. Because all this kind of not supposed to happen. If they keep quiet, they will oppress us the more. We need to do something about it. No, make una listen to what Abike got to say. Abike Dabiri, the diaspora chairman, what he got to say, what she got to say about this situation. Make una listen.
Midcom as an agency, we don't know anything about funding. But like I told you, even the Ukraine crisis, some funds were released, but not a couple came to the diaspora commission. So, and we did a whole lot of work. But I can't talk about funding because we don't get funded for all this that we do. We just do our job. So you really have to ask the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and NEMA and issues about funding. All I know is that the buses must convey those students back. Right now, they are saying that if you don't pay us cash, we're not leaving. So that's a problem. So 13 buses have departed. They should be arriving in some hours. By evening, they should be there. Air Peace should be leaving today to be able to bring them back by tomorrow. But 13 buses have gone times 60. That's about 1,500 have already left. The remaining, the transporters are saying if you don't get the money, we're going nowhere.
That now here, that now they need the diaspora chairperson. Now here they talk so. Say they not get cash, they not go move. What a country. This I just dey laugh, but this not be laughing matter because when you see some kind of things for that country, if you make you not go dey cry, go get a BP. You just manage and the best way you can. It's a shame. It's a shame. Still left, right, and center, and we get EFCC, ICPC, we get Mr. Integrity, Buhari. Under your nose, they don't steal Nigeria finish. You keep quiet. You dey watch like you not care. It's bad. So my people, if we continue to dey waste our time with these people, we not dey go anywhere. We must come outside. We must speak out. And we must begin to speak in one voice. No more tribal sentiment. No more religious sentiment. We must begin to speak in one voice because at the end of the day, Buhari na Fulani Muslim. Osibajo na Yoruba Christian. Amechi na Ekwere Abiwe Christian. Godfrey Onyema na Igbo Christian. Malami na Fulani Muslim. Boss Mustafa na Hausa Christian. I just call some few, including Buhari, make una know say this religion and ethnicity, tribe, wetin dey deceive us, e no affect them o. Then they work together, they chop our, our money together, they steal our money together. No religious sentiment. Oh. But when it's time for election, they'll come bring and come give us. We'll come, they fight, they kill ourselves, put. Because they want with they now want to take whole loss for work. So at the turn, we need to put that aside. We need to begin to speak with one voice, with unity at the end of the day, so that we can achieve this better Nigeria. I tell you the truth. We can achieve better Nigeria. Katsina State, they need some help. The Labour Party and obedient, they need some help to speak out, to tell the world or Nigeria and say they're not happy with the things going on in Nigeria concerning this 2023 presidential election. So if I'm free that I want to reach out to them. Now, I don't put out, I want to show another thing again. Niger Delta, rich Niger Delta, Ogboge Niger Delta, as rich as Niger Delta is. With all the resources where they sustain Nigeria, we could see bridge for Niger Delta. So, I think I don't get that Niger Delta bridge now. This one at Lagos. Lagos economy big past Ghana. Apart from Nigeria, South Africa, with I think 4 other countries. Africa, Lagos is number 5. Lagos is number 5. With all the resources and riches, we can see Odo Iyalaro Bridge for Ikorodu. We can see.
Yes, look at that. And what are we doing?
This Lagos, I say, bro, maintain will fix, you spend our money standard. You cannot see that kind of place for Dubai. So what will they talk? We say enough of all this cheating. We will cheat ourselves because of religion, because of ethnicity. Enough of it. We need to wake up. We need to start speaking and start doing the right thing. All these people, they deceive us. My people, make we wake up. See bridge, see that road for Lagos. So that na road. That na road for Lagos. What a shame. We need to wake up. We need to start doing the right thing. We need to start electing leaders visionary leaders, patriotic leaders, leaders with love for the country for position. If not, there's something we can do. We need to change the system. Look at see Lagos Road for Ikorodu. It has a major road. Look at see am. What a shame. What a shame. And this will get spokesperson wey dey come outside every day, they can't talk nonsense. Lucy road wey dey pass. Shameless people, heartless people. Very wrong. My people, I think of Beguna. Make una drop religion. Make una drop tribal sentiment. Make una stop all those things. Make we dey speak with one voice so that at the end of the day, we will get a better Nigeria wey we all deserve. Please, I dey beg una, make una stop all those nonsense. You don't pay anybody. You don't dey pay anybody. You not pay us. We need to change. We need to start doing the right thing, because at the end of the day, Nigeria go worse if we not come out speaking one voice. So my people, I beg una, time don't reach to end the program. But before I end the program, make I quickly read comments. Our sister Rachel say, good afternoon, Mr. Fidelis. Thank you for all you do. Rachel Usazua, thank you very much, my sister. Good evening from you. Good morning from here. Thank you for the encouragement. May God bless you. I beg, make una like and share this program so that our people will see and still get awareness and know what to do. I beg. Thank you very much, Rachel Usazua. Garfona says she was one of the worst persons so far. I been listening to Abike Dabiri they talk about, so yes. All right, so you have your reasons to say so, and I don't see some things to where people say she said no, they nice like that. In Nigeria, if the ball is in our hands, we need to come together, begin to speak in one voice. Demand for accountability, demand for transparency, demand for good governance is our right. So we must get it right. Now do way. Until I soon again next week, my name is Fidelis Ilobekeme. I mean they anchor this program what we call Poto Poto, where GCSD and bring come give us Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria. So they tell us about the political and social economic issues we have for our country. I hope say this one we don't do so now. I understand that we not like her. Until we soon again next week, bye bye. Remain blessed. Have a blissful weekend.